Hey y'all, what's good, what's good, what's good? I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff and whatever and what's not. Okay? I am going to get you guys your downloads for the day. I want you to hear it in and we'll get straight into it. Okay? Holy Spirit, pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this message. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear, concise messages to the listener as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. Okay, y'all. So, there was some AC names that was coming to me. So, something in this message could apply to you if your name is like Tracy, Macy, Lacey, Stacy, all those types of names, okay? Someone also you could need an oil change, or you could be, like you literally could have just left from getting an oil change, okay? Someone could drive a Lexus SUV, or a like Honda Sonata, or, oh gosh, what are those cars called? Like a Subaru or something like that as well, okay? Or someone that is within your energetic field, or that may come up in this message, could drive one of those vehicles as well, okay? Definitely make sure you do all the content stuff, right? If it's something in this message resonates with you, tap the like button so that the video can circulate throughout the algorithm and get to those others who need to hear the message for themselves as well. Alright, someone also could drive a Hyundai SUV. I want to say like a Palisade, or however you say those cars. Anywho, the number is 3602. Could be like a daily score, maybe you want to play and get you a little money. Okay, the number 35 could be significant. That could be someone's age, or just a significant number for you, or 53. Okay, also you could be seeing 777 or 77 or 888 or 222 or 1111, and then you may want to go, like at the time of you seeing those numbers, whatever you were trying to like recall what you were thinking about in that time, as well as go look up that angel number and see how it applies to your thoughts at that moment. Okay, Spirit could be trying to help guide you to something. 84 could also be significant as well, 48. But Spirit could be trying to guide you to like an idea, or just, get a message to you. Also, someone could be eating seafood, you could be preparing seafood, you could be, someone also could be going fishing, okay? But there's something about seafood. Also, I'm getting something about like farming, or like pasteurized meat. There could be like a recall on some type of meat, or just a recall on some type of seafood or something. Okay, there could also be something going on with someone's bank account. I'm hearing banks, like if you bank with Regions, BOA, or PNC, you could have something going on with your bank account. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's something bad. It just could be something like randomly simple. Like say you were trying to log in to check your balance or something, and like you get like an error message saying like, oh hey, right now you're not able to do this page or something. I don't know. It could be something literally just as small as that. I don't know. But it could even be like there's some type of billing error or something like that as well. Okay, so yeah. The name Abraham could be significant. Someone could also drive a Lincoln. Someone could be a mechanic or need a mechanic. Okay. Someone could also drive a Jeep. There's something about, you could be someone who, like, you're just very expressive, you're passionate when you speak, And it can come off to some people as like you're being extra or like you're doing too much, when in reality, like, I just feel like you're a very passionate person, or just you're very expressive. I don't think it's like you're drama filled. I don't think it's like you're trying to show off or, do too much. I really just think that you're a deep thinker, you're an overthinker, you are a passionate person. So when you speak about something, you speak about it, in its full entirety and fullness and with passion and heart behind it. Also, someone could have just purchased a new Buick as well. And there's something about like you being a diverse person, or you being in like a diverse setting. So wherever you live, maybe it's like a lot of diversity, or maybe where you work, it's a lot of diversity. Or just like I said, going back to you being a diverse person. Like there's not, like you're not just one way of being. You're not just, oh, I'm this and I practice this culture. Like you're a person who, I feel you're very open. I feel, and not open as in like easy, as in like you don't stand for anything, so you'll fall for anything. It's more of a you, and that saying or something could apply to someone, okay? But I feel it's really more so of you are a person who you question all things, but you are also open to learn more knowledge. You're also open to seeing other people's ways of thinking and other people's ways of being. And you're not necessarily a person like, oh, well, because you think this, I have to think this, or because I think this, you have to think this. You're a person who like, hey, what do you think about this? How do you feel about this? Oh, okay. That's an interesting way of seeing it. Interesting. I never really thought about it like that. And maybe you process certain things for yourself. Now, whether you apply it or not, that's up to you and how you see things. But I just feel like you're a person that you're at least open to hear people out. There's something about that. So people might enjoy talking to you because it's like people feel welcome, people feel understood or overstood. Also, going back to the banking, Huntington Bank just came to me as well, okay? But it's just like you have an energy that people can relate to. You have an energy that people don't have a problem with expressing to. That I feel as though because they feel like because you're passionate and you're expressive, that they can also be passionate and expressive. I'm also getting something about someone feels that like they're smarter than you, and who's to say who is and who isn't, right? But in this scenario, this person thinks that, and I'm getting this to someone that could be older than you, and they feel like, oh, I've been living and I know more than them, so I can kind of run game on them, or I can kind of play them, or I can play them into my hands how I want to play them, not realizing that whoever you are quite intuitive, you are very well versed, you kind of had numerous experiences. Whoever you are, I'm speaking to specifically, if you resonate with what I'm saying. You've had people try to run over you before, and they may even have been successful. But you know manipulation when you see it. Whoever you are, you can spot it probably 100 miles away. I feel that's how advanced you are when it comes to someone trying to pull the cover over your eyes or whatever the little saying is. Okay. I feel as though whoever this is, it's like they think they're getting one over on you, and really it's like you see them, like you saw them as soon as they were, headed your way. It's like, oh, okay, I see what you want, But I feel like you're a person who you don't say, you may not say much. I feel also you're a person who you believe in universal law, and laws of principles. So I do feel like you may have said something, but I feel you said it in a way of like to be informative, right? Because via universal laws, like you have to make people aware, right, of certain things. And so I feel as though you may have said something, whether it be subliminally, maybe, or it could have been direct, but it could have been you speaking about it like in an indirect way. So say you were having a conversation with this person, and you were talking about like someone else, but really the message still applied as it pertained to them and what they were doing. So it's like when you said what you said, they processed it for themselves, like, oh dang, okay, this is how they move, okay. So that's kind of how they would probably do me, or that's how, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was something along the lines of that. It's like whatever message you were trying to convey, they processed it for themselves because they knew that they were also that same type of person, or they were trying to do the same type of stuff. Either way, they picked up what you were putting down. Okay. But it's something about them wanting to like over express themselves with hopes that you will over express yourself. And by that I'm saying, like, it's like this person may want to know about your like, they're pocket watching you, right? So they could be kind of trying to tell you about like how much money they're making, or what type of deposits they received, or what they got going on in their bank accounts, or stuff like that, right? Like, oh yeah, I get this much hourly, I get this much on my next paycheck, I get, you know what I'm saying, I get this much alimony, or just things along that line, right? Trying to call themselves being open with you with hope that you'll also be open with them, because they're curious about how you make your money, how much money you're getting. They're trying to clock your pockets, so they know when they'll be like, hey, yeah, so I need whoopty whoopty whoop, right? Also, you have individuals that could be around you that could be like claiming to, oh yeah, I'm doing this because I want to help you, but in reality, it's like they're actually people who need your help, but they want to make it appear as though they're helping you, so that when in turn they do need help, or they do ask for help, it can be from a level of, well, I helped you, so I'm sure you don't have a problem with helping me. Something along the lines of that, right? So I don't know who you are, but just be mindful of the energies that are around you, because I mean, I can't speak for you, obviously, and how you feel about certain things, but me personally, I am not a fan of people who use emotional and manipulative tactics to try to get what they want, versus just being fucking, excuse my French, but as you can see, look, I'm cussing, because I just don't, I mean, I've dealt with it a lot in my life, and so me personally, I'm not a fan of it, because you're better off just asking for what you want and getting a yes or no, versus trying to play on somebody's emotions or be manipulative. So whoever you are, you could be very empathic. You could be a person who's very passionate. Like I said before, you could care a lot about people. Be very concerned when it comes to family, friends, lovers, whatever. Right? You could have a very big heart and be open to wanting to share and provide and love and care for others. Right? But at the same time, it's like certain people acknowledge that about you, and they want to try to use that to their advantage, instead of just accepting that that is how you are and wanting to actually protect you because of the fact that you're that way. Because with whoever these people are, what they don't realize is, if they actually just saw it for what it is and the value that you provide, and chose to just protect that aspect of who you are, they would gain so much more from you than what they could even fathom, versus actually trying to just take advantage of the fact that you are that way. So that's kind of wild, but I feel like whoever you are, you're very intuitive. Even in the moments when, like, you may not be fully, I won't say acknowledging, but just like, what's the word, spirit? Like, how just basically you get a hunch and you might not flow with the hunch. You know what I'm saying? You might just kind of brush it off. Even in those moments where you get the hunch, like spirit kind of says, hey, pay attention to this, and you be like, nah, that ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Or, nah, I'm focused on something else at the moment. Even in those moments, you're still like protected, because spirit then like is gonna throw it in your face. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna make it very clear and very aware. I feel like something is, well, someone could have tried to, because I'm getting past tense, but this could be possible that it's like present or coming up. So just heads up. Okay, obviously this is spirit wanting you to have that forewarning. But for those of you who it's already passed, you handled it accordingly. You could you can have someone who's trying to like scam you online or hack you or something like that, and they could be trying to go about it in a very slick manner. But I feel like you're very observant and you just catch certain stuff. So, like, say someone try to send you like some what do you call it? What's the word? What's the word? It's almost like a replica of a specific company that you're already on their email list, or something like that, and they're hoping that you click the links on it because you're thinking, oh, this will go back to the banking stuff. Okay, so if y'all get some emails from something that appears to be your bank, do not click those links in those emails. Okay, if anything else, if you see like an email or something from your bank, if nothing else, just go out of that email and go directly to your browser and actually type in your however you do, or your app. Go through your app or go through your browser and type in that banking.com or whatever and log in that way, and look in the what is it called, messages or whatever, and see if they've actually sent you any type of notifications or statements or whatever that applies to what that email was talking about. Because I feel like you could be being sent, like someone could have tried to hack in your email, and they could be trying to hack into your banking system. Okay, but they're hoping that you click these links thinking that you're going into your regular banking and type in your password and all that, so that they can easily access your accounts. So also, if you guys don't already have, most of the organizations have it where you already automatically have to set those things up in the first place. But if you don't already have like two-step authentications or additional protection features, whatever, within your banking apps and services, be sure to go set those things up, okay? Just to make it more complicated for whoever's trying to scam you, okay? But there's something about like, okay, say, because this could even be for one person specifically, you could like have been kind of talking to somebody online. Could have been through a dating app. I'm hearing Hinge. I think that's what it's called. I don't really know, something like that. But also just any of the others, POF. I don't know. I don't know the dating apps. I don't do that stuff. But whatever the dating apps are, if you are a person who you've been doing this, say you've been talking to somebody online, y'all been vibing, whatever. Something about it seemed a little off. More than likely, you were right in the first place. Something about it probably was off, but there's something about like, this person could have kind of tried to talk you into sending them some money. I feel also like this person could have tried to, okay, going back to the whole, like they try to act like they were helping you so that eventually in turn you can turn around and help them. It's something like, say you were talking to somebody online and say they try to send you like a little money or something, right? And they actually did, you know what I mean? And it may have been a lot, it may have been a little, but whatever it was, they tried to send you money up front, right? To try to make it seem like, okay, cool, like I'm in there now, I done sent them some money, so now that I done sent them some money, they probably won't have a problem with sending me money. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. They won't really look at it as a scam, that type of thing, right? So now the tables kind of have turned, and this person's like, oh, hey, do you mind sending me XYZ? Whether they're telling you they're paying you back, whether they're just saying, hey, I got this going on right now and I'm just needing a little help, whatever is going on. Now whoever you are, like I said, they could be trying to play on the fact that you are a compassionate person, that you are empathetic, that you don't mind helping other people, that you are caring and concerning when it comes to those who you are connected to, right? So you could be possibly considering sending this individual money, right? But there's something, and like I say, for whoever this is, this could be past tense. Because I am really getting it more so from a past tense energy. Because, long story short, here's what I'm saying. It was a scenario, because I'm speaking past tense now, where this happened for one of you. And when it got to the point of you going to send your funds, like, it wouldn't go through. You kept getting error messages. You kept getting blocked. It kept telling you something wasn't, I don't know. But that was your spirit team. Like, nope, ain't even about to happen. We gonna make all kinds of errors pop up. Phone gonna die out. Disconnect. Nope, not happening. So shout out to your spirit team, okay? Squad up, okay? Because, baby, let me tell you something. If your spirit team is anything like my spirit team, first off, they are top tier. Secondly, they play no games, okay? At all, okay? Capital A-T, space, capital A, capital L, capital L. At all. Do you hear me? They play no games when it comes to their precious love, their precious faith. Okay? And third, what? No, ma'am, no, sir. Wasn't gonna happen. X out. Error number 101. You tried it. And lastly, like, they're extremely funny. Whoever, because my spirit team, baby, they are hilarious. Like, when I say, I don't see how people don't see that the Most High has a great sense of humor. How could you not? First off, we were created by a source, okay? Lots of us are hilarious, okay? Where do you think we get it from? Okay. Anywho, but no, the Most High has the most top tier sense of humor. It is quite funny. And I feel that way when I'm talking to you about your team. Your team was cracking jokes like, this loser. Like, sitting back just watching like, ha ha ha. They really think they're about to do something. And as soon as you got to go click send, they was like, yeah, we just gonna let this sweet baby, because, you know, they call themselves being helpful. We just gonna go ahead and block it. They sitting back cracking up laughing. As soon as the little message popped up on your screen, they was like, ha, 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 ha. Yep, they thought they was doing something. And so whoever you are, you know, you may have to end up messaging the person saying, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but my bank's doing some weird stuff right now. And yeah, try to send it, not happening. They may even have or will be trying to see if you can send it another way. But I promise you, when I tell you, I don't care which way you try to go about sending these funds, it is not going to happen. Like, what did I just say? I said it's going to be error messages that pop up. You're not going to be able to access the browser or something at the time. Your app going to crash. The phone's going to die. Like, it's going to be so many different things that could take place. But overall, those things are also things that are to, like, pop out to you like, hey, we're showing you that something about this isn't right. If it was meant to happen, it will flow smoothly. That could also apply to something else for you guys, whatever you guys have going on. I am getting more of on a relationship level, but it's something about, like, if you keep getting a lot of red flags, or things keep going not the way that you want them to go, basically, if things are not flowing, that's spirit making sure that you're receiving the signs like, hey, this is not it. This person is not it. What's going on is just not it. Save yourself the trouble. Okay? Save yourself the trouble. Alright? So I'm going to move on past those messages. I have one more message. And this message is for someone who you just recently had a breakup with someone. I am getting more on the side of the female, but hey, listen, let's not be gender specific, because men also do it and can do it too. Okay, so whatever side of the male female aspect you are on, all right, or you know, claim to be on, say that you're on, feel that you're on. Okay, the main message is, you do not have to go out of your way to try to prove yourself to anyone, okay? You don't have to go out of your way to try to make anyone jealous. If you are a solid individual, you are a solid individual. And that's just period, point blank. If you did right by this person, then you did right by this person, and that's just period, point blank. And they are going to feel the fact that they messed up. They are going to feel the fact that they lost a good one. They're going to feel, that things are not on the up and up, and the way that they were moving was not about the right. Okay, whether that be right away, or maybe it could even take some of them a while, because some people are very headstrong in their ignorance. Okay, and stupidity, right? Because some of them just really just don't know, and others they do, and they just don't give it. Okay, but you don't have to try to start posting all these cute pictures, try to be all extra sexy, and not to say try to be, because you can be extremely sexy. So, take my words with a grain of salt. But y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all know what I'm talking about, because I'm gonna just speak for myself. I personally kind of like way did it myself. Okay, after a breakup, you take your pictures, like basically trying to make the person miss you, or I don't damn know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you don't gotta do none of that. I promise you. Because for one, if that was your person, that person would realize it. They would, come to their own personal, have their own come to Jesus moment, okay, and get their stuff together and try to come win you back, okay. But I just really feel as though what's for you is for you. You don't have to do all this extra hard ass work or all this extra praying. Like, once you send out that one prayer, baby, it's yours. That can apply to so many different things. So take the message as it is. Like I said before, the full message could be your message. If not, it could be bits and pieces in here that are your message. It could be one or two words that I say that really just spark something in your brain and lets you know, okay, Spirit, thank you for that message. Okay. So, take it for what it is for you. But just know that, like, what's for you is for you. The second you send out that prayer, the moment that you think that thought of a higher frequency to welcome in things for yourself, know that the universe is I can't even get the word out. I want to say commingling, but I know that ain't the word. Jesus, why can't I get it? That's so funny, because I notice I'm not the only channeler that does it. It's something about, like, when we be in the middle of our messages, we be like losing words, can't think of the words, can't think of the song, can't think of it's so interesting how this stuff works. But anywho, the universe and God, the source, the most high Allah, whoever you want to, okay, whoever you resonate with, is already moving things accordingly and working it together for your good. Period, point blank. So, just know that, right? You're going to be in the right place at the right time. You're going to be around the right people that you need to be around. You're going to run into the right people. The right people going to run into you. And it's crazy, because I didn't mean to say it in that sense, but I did kind of just get something about that, because, like, someone could be in, like, a little fender bender. But it's kind of interesting, though, because even though a fender bender obviously would upset someone, it's like whoever this person is, y'all could end up liking each other, or not even anything, not even about have to be anything relational wise. It could just be like, this is someone that you're meant to kind of cross paths with, because, like, y'all got work to do together in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know. That's kind of something that just came to me. Someone also could have been born in 2007, or you could have a kid that was born in 2007. Their name could start with a G or an L as well. And someone could also drive a Mazda. Alright? But yeah, y'all, I'm going to let that be the messages for this time. I hope that it was helpful for you guys, and I will definitely be back with another message soon for you. Someone also could have blonde hair at this time, or you could be considering dyeing your hair blonde, okay? But yeah, so do all the fun clicky stuff, okay? Tap the like